All right. The Miami Heat have officially lost in the first round to the Cleveland Cavaliers. They had a pretty tumultuous year when they traded Jimmy Butler for Andrew Wiggins because they had to, because he wanted the hell out of there. It was just 2 calendar years ago when they were in the finals against the Denver Nuggets as the 8th seed with Jimmy. They made it twice with him, as well as many conference finals appearances, despite no ring, about as good as you could ask for during the Jimmy Butler tenure. And well, today it is time to save the Heat from a bit of their downward spiral. The roster is still decent. They got a nice young rookie in Khalil Ware. Tyler Hero made an all-star team this year, but nobody is fearing this team right now. So we need some changes. Well, I thought I'd try and start this with a bang and get Giannis from the Bucks since Dame tore his Achilles yesterday, and looks like it could be over with for them, but they don't give a damn about anything I'm offering. All right, we have just pulled off the finesse heard around the world. Thank you to Oklahoma City Thunder. We have got the 8th pick in the draft for Haywood Highsmith, Kevin Love, and Kyle Anderson. Now, I do have a plan for something that I want to do, but that'll have to wait for after the draft. It's a very small plan that isn't that climactic, but previous to that, must I add that looking at this Miami Heat team, I have absolutely no remorse for almost any player on this team, at least past the first 5, or maybe anyways. So now we have pick 8, Cooper Flagg to the Mavericks. Hopefully we can get somebody that actually we care about on this team. So I know a lot of Heat fans and they all hate this team and go out of their way to not watch the games. Okay, so Derek Queen, that's my guy, but I'm gonna have to go slightly off a fit here and draft VJ Edgecombe because the Heat already have Bam and Khalil Ware. We don't need another big man at least to be a pivotal piece of this franchise. So VJ Edgecombe, welcome to Miami. With our next pick, I'm gonna draft Hugo Gonzalez because he passes the vibe check. And with our 2nd round pick, I'm gonna take Michael Ruzic, 6'10" forward from Croatia. These are all very Miami Heat picks. It feels like this is Stanley Johnson and this is every other Heat pick for the why do they look exactly the same? All right, so my master plan was that I wanted to wait for teams to pick up team options, and you'll see why. All right, well, first and foremost, I'm trading Terry Rozier to the Nets for Maxwell Lewis because, yeah, get this $26 million off my damn team. I don't care. And the reason why I wanted to go past team options is because I honestly wanted to see a different variety of offers for Andrew Wiggins, but instead, all I keep seeing is Ron Holland. That's the only salary saving trade I can do. So I'm trading Wiggins and this dude Ruzic for Ron Holland and a 1st round pick. Now, why have I done these trades? Well, first and foremost, screw all of them. Secondly, I wanted cap space. This is Miami. They always want to make a big free agency move all of a sudden when it looks like everything should go tumultuous and haywire. So instead, we're gonna have a lot of cap space. So yeah, Duncan Robinson, kick rocks. I'm not looking at you no more. I could trade Duncan Robinson and 2 1st round picks, including our own next year, to the Nets for 4 1st round picks. Screw it. We're not gonna be bad. I'm not gonna allow it. So the other strategic reason I did this is because Bam is about to have a Supermax 3-year extension start in about 2 seconds. So it'd be best to assign somebody good before that kicks in. Speaking of signing players, before we even go and get anybody, Hero will re-sign right now to a 3-year extension. Thank you very much. And I got exactly the player that I wanted. This is from the get-go. This was the player I had in mind when I was creating cap space. Kyrie Irving, welcome to Miami. It's perfect. He passed up more money and more years with the Mavericks because screw the Mavericks. Mavericks' Uncle Drew declines player op. Thank you, Jay. They screwed you over, traded your, or what do you say, Hermano? Yeah, that guy. They got him the hell out of there. Screw him, right? You don't like Nico Harrison no more. Come to Miami. So Pat Riley can probably make fun of you in 4 years. All right, well, the game just screwed me over and they tried to give Kyrie back to the Mavs, so I had to trade for him. Reason being was that I had signed Jonathan Kuminga as well, but I guess I was giving out too much money, even though the game told me it was fine until the last moment. So I traded him to the Grizzlies for the small body contracts of Jalen Wells and Scottie Pippen Jr., which honestly is probably better off. It's actually exactly what we needed. We get a backup point guard. I also signed, if you saw, Caruso to a minimum deal. Now we have Wells at the small forward. I signed Yabusele to a minimum deal as our backup power forward, and I also signed Mo Wagner to a deal as a. You know what? This went pretty well. I've also signed Bryce Sensabaugh, I guess with our MLE. He was released by the Jazz, and it said he had the best potential in free agency of any young players, so I took him. And that's our last roster spots. We're gonna call it there. Khalil Ware goes up by 2 overalls. Wells goes up by 3. Holland 4. Pippen 1. So on and so forth. But now this team is right back into contention. And Kyrie and Jimmy always wanted to team up. Actually, never did. Probably won't. Maybe not. I don't know. Never know with this damn league. But instead, you're gonna take his franchise spot. And now obviously Hero will go back to the 2. Wells is probably a good starter at the 3. I found out from my Grizzlies rebuild that he's very good at defense and rating wise in 2K. Even if players are good at defense in real life, half the time 2K is 10 steps behind. Like Tumani Kamara, who could be the best wing defender in the league, had like a 50 defense on 2K until like a month ago. So yeah, let's see how this season goes. This actually intrigued me seeing it. To start the season, Spoelstra wants to start Alex Caruso at the small forward, which is low-key might be the best fit, honestly. I forgot even looking at the thing that, yeah, we have Caruso now, so he is for sure the best perimeter defender on the team. And with the bench of Jalen Wells, Scottie Pippen, Ron Holland, and Mo Wagner, that's a 9-man rotation. With this team, I'd probably do 10 because we have so much damn talent down here, but I'm gonna let Eric run it for a bit. I'm not even gonna change anything about his system, nothing, not even this. All right, so far, well, actually, we're 11th right now, but we are doing our best Miami Heat impression at having a super mid-regular season. So let me look, actually, and he could have changed it by now, but no, I think Caruso's been starting all season. He is averaging 5 assists, though. I'll give him that. And actually, it's low-key a team-wide problem because Scottie Pippen isn't shooting the ball well, neither is Jalen Wells, and neither is Alex Caruso. True, neither is Tyler Hero, but he'll figure it out. All right, well, now that Spoelstra's failed me, I'm gonna go ahead and mess with this a little bit myself. All right, I'm gonna do a little mid-season switch up. We are gonna give a shot to VJ Edgecombe at the starting 3. Why? Because why not? But also, I want to see if it works before the deadline. Like, I want to exhaust. This is really our only other. If everyone else is playing super inefficient, and this is really our only other option. I brought Jaime Jaquez and Gershon Yabusele into the fold. They're gonna play off the bench with the other 4 dudes just to see who can be consistent, like a actual contributor. And then honestly, as you know, I'm trying to win this year. I'm trying to do something. So as I also gave the starters, the 4 core starters, a bit more minutes. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely look at a trade if we don't start winning, obviously. All right, I've let it go all the way to the deadline, and this is the perfect Heat season, 25-25. We are the 6th seed, actually, as Brooklyn is tailing behind us. We are in treachery. Well, Kyrie's doing his job, 23-5 a game. Edgecombe now in 30 games starting. He's actually averaging 10 points, 4 boards, 5 assists on 46 from the field. So he was definitely the best choice. I had a feeling Jaime would bring some sense of normalcy to the bench. I mean, he's only averaging 5, but we don't really play anybody off the bench that much. As a matter of fact, all the bench dudes did start to play a little bit better. Pippen being one of them, Wells, Ron Holland. At this point, the only 2 negatives on the team are actually Yabusele and Caruso, who hasn't played, but Yabusele's been playing. So it gives us a good sense of what the rotation could be, because we could just remove him and then there you go. Boom, done. But I still do want to look at opportunities to improve this team. It's not like we're running away with the damn championship right now or something. We're very focused on the negatives, but on the positives, and though, I mean, Hero isn't doing nearly as much as Bam or Kyrie. So I feel like that, and especially too, I mean, since we got Kyrie now, we have the shooting, scoring. The Warriors traded Jimmy Butler to the Jazz for Lauri Markkanen, and they're still both the worst 2 teams in the West. All right, I'm doing it. I don't care. They keep offering me Zion Williamson for Tyler Hero. I'm sorry to tell you, I don't give a damn. I'm taking Zion Williamson for Tyler Hero. Thank you very much. And I'm unretiring Chris Bosh's jersey number. Sorry, CB. You're going to have to give that number up, bucko, because they said Zion's about to wear 25. That's not bad, but I'm not trying to see Ben Simmons Williamson. I'm trying to see Zion Williamson. With that being said, though, at this point, that's not even the last trade I'm trying to do. We've broken the dam. And yes, I know this is nasty. Zion's at the 3 right now with Bam and Ware. I'm trying it out, but let's be honest, I'm not reluctant to move Ware to the bench. Just put Bam at the center and Zion back to the 4 and run it like that. Yeah, I couldn't regret that trade regret? I couldn't regret it any less, because we're just mid, like 16th in offense, 14th in defense. We need a spark. I got to do this trade. I like Jeremy Sohan. That's cute. Keegan Murray, right? Nah, give me Rob Dillingham. Give me Rob Dillingham to back up Kyrie Irving. Caruso, Jovic, since the ball has been real. Give me Rob. So now, because this is the thing, Scotty's been good. He could play the off guard alongside Rob. 38 minutes to Kyrie, Zion, and Bam. And then after that, though, the bench now should have a bit more of an identity since they have some actual guys to go to. And BJ's still starting. He's been good. We also got rid of a handful of, as actually Jaime's willing to re-sign now. Screw it. Honestly, screw it. We could just do it. 6 years. Jaime might just be here for life. I damn near traded you about 4 minutes ago, but all right. We got rid of majority of also the 1-year contracts that were going to be here and gone. Only one that's still here is Mo Wagner, and I'm fine with that because he's been pretty impactful for the team this year. All right, we're like, yeah, we might be doing worse actually so far. So we're gonna thug it out though. Screw it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna change one more thing that Spoelstra has, and it's this. I want to go to balanced system, not pace and space. We're not a pace and space. Somehow it says we are, but look at Zion. Zion doesn't fit this. It says Rob is starting to hurt the team slightly. You know, I'll be honest with you, it was a future move anyways. So I actually wanted to do an 11-man rotation. 10-man in the first place. So just do this. All right, let's go. Let's gear up for the playoffs. There we go. We've been winning every game since that. Just let Kyrie play. Jokic. Don't care about all you guys. Screw all you. What did James Harden just win? 6th man of the year for the Nuggets. We did not have any All-NBA players, although VJ made the second team All-Rookie behind these 5. Filipowski, I guess, 2K didn't make him play last year, and he left his team. Who is this? Who is this? This guy guy played 34 games and averaged 22 points, but he didn't start any games. Oh, this is just a glitch. Yeah, this got to be a glitch. All right, well, we made the, you know, after that, we made the playoffs as the 5th seed. So I guess we did overall improve. And we were 500 at that point in time when we traded Hero. Finished the year 8 games above 500. So I'll take it. We're only 9 games back of the 1st seed, 5 games back of the 3rd seed. Damn, the conference finished the exact same way as real life in the first 3 seeds at least. And the Mavs with Cooper Flag, AD, and Ty Jerome were the 1st seed in the league. Also, the Spurs with Russell Westbrook and De'Aaron Fox. And the Wolves, just the Wolves really. Oh, Rob was starting for them. I mean, that's not that surprising actually now I think about it, but I don't care. Also, the Nuggets now have OG and James Harden and Malik Beasley. Whoever the new GM was, locked in. All right, we're playing Atlanta. A very good team as well, honestly. And we have the weakest link in either starting lineup with Edgecombe, but I trust my guy. Game 1, relatively close, but we're going to win it by 6 points. Zion with 30. Who's going to guard him? Ricochet? Maybe, honestly. Next game, we are going to win again by 24 points. Kyrie with 45. Kyrie is usually just an absolute unstoppable force in a lot of these. Although Trey had 43 on 5 misses in this game. Next game, we win again by 4. And the game after that, we lose. We're going to win this series though, right? Yeah, thank you. We're up 3-0. We win the last game by 50. And the next series playing the Cleveland Cavaliers. So they won theirs against Philly in 5. And it's just the Cavs are the same. Game 1, we're off to a really good start. Can we hold on to this? Yeah, it's over. Okay, great. Khalil Ware with 20. Taking advantage. Jared Allen likes his too bright. Win the next game as well. 30 points from Kyrie. Amen. Amen. I don't know, Cleveland. 30-point win. Oh my goodness. Okay, we might actually lose the game. Let's see. We lost this game, but barely. You know what? Simulate through. Oh God, simulate through. There it is. Another 6-game win. We nearly blew it, but didn't. And Kyrie with 30, 28, 10, and 9 from Zion. And we are playing the Toronto Raptors. Grady Dick, Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, Jakob Poeltl, Emmanuel Quickly. Do they still have RJ? Is he off the bench? Or they trade him? They trade him a lot in these. Nope, he's still there. He's just off the bench. Also got Filipowski, Jacoby Walter. So far in the playoffs, look at our offensive rate. We have a 131 offensive rating. The next best is 124. We're not even close. They're the best defensive team. So this is actually a good matchup. Although, yeah, I mean, they got some good defenders. Not terrible. I'm surprised they're the best though. But maybe it's the matchups though. I mean, well, they played the Knicks and beat us in 5. And then they played Detroit, ironically, and beat them in 4. Screw it. Game 1. Let's just go. We're here at this point. All right, first game, we're going to lose it by 9. Who's had a tougher? I mean, we beat the 1st seed. So it we would have by default have the tougher road so far. And yeah, 138, 110 next game. There you go. Show them who we are. Next game after that, we win by like 50. Next game after that, we're going to win again by like 20. And it's 3-1. We lose the next. We win another 6-game win. Every series 4-2. And we are going to play the Dallas Mavericks. Kyrie Irving's former team is who he's going to play against. 27, 4-5, 2 steals in the conference finals for him, or maybe it's the playoffs. I don't know. And here's the playoff stats so far. Kyrie, the far and away lead. Wait, is this really the playoff stats? Wait, let me see this again. Zion's only averaging 16. Oh, it's glitched. It's glitched. Hold on. Let me just, it's glitched. I hate when it does. Why does it start doing this recently? Well, here's the first round stats. It was Kyrie and Zion. Second round stats, Kyrie and Zion. And Khalil Ware was up there. Third round, conference finals. Okay, a little group effort from the big 3. Jaime's playing a little odd right now. Don't know if this part is glitched either. Yeah, it is. 51 games. What the hell is that about? But honestly, though, we had, unless that's glitched too, we had an insanely good offensive rating. I don't, let me see. This seems to be right. And yeah, we still have the best offensive rating, and the Mavs have just a slightly better defense than us. But then again, this is the first time we're playing a West team, so we're going to see what this holds up for. We're better at every position except for the 2 bigs. Actually, well, VJ Edgecombe against Clay, but I'll take VJ. Screw it. Watch, Clay's about to drop 50. We are getting smoked in game 1. Cooper Flag with 26 and 10. I will say, him against Zion, I wouldn't say Zion could guard him, obviously, but that's a good matchup in terms of like size. But we are going to lose the first 2 games, and Cooper Flag's out here playing 43 minutes. All right, we might need to load up on minutes real quick. We're still running this 10-man. Why the hell is Pele Larson hurt? Shout out to, I think his name's actually Pel Larson. But shout out to Pele. There was a soccer player named Pele. And one time my dad was just walking around and just saw the dude. He had a picture with him. I don't know where it's at though. I forgot. All right. Season is on the line. We're up by 3 with 1:30 to go. And we got to defend Ty Jerome. I'm not actually scared of any individual matchup but especially because we have Bam on AD, but Bam's not in the game right now. I do have foul outs on, so he could have passed down to AD against Mo Wagner. Big body. Come on, just oh my God. Oh, forget a big body. Never mind. Matter of fact, is Bam actually fouled out? Because if so, I'm putting Khalil Ware on him. Yeah, Bam is fouled out. Bet. I'm switching it. I don't give a damn. All right, well, that's one bucket. We still got some time to go, though. Kyrie swerving, bend corners. Irving to the basket, pulls up mid-range. It's off. Rebound chased down by Ware, and he gives it back up to Big Z. Zion at the top of the key, trying to with a size up, looking disgusting, looking like his knees is hurting. Zion to the rim all the way. Oh my goodness, the hop step, and it's blocked. Washington gets the rebound back up the other way. He's guarded by Kyrie right now. It doesn't really matter, though, because he's not going to shoot the ball either way. AD running around. He's got Zion picking him up on the perimeter, and AD the layup. That is good. That is Phenom Kentucky Davis dribbling the ball, putting it on the ground. That's Pelicans AD. All right, well, now down by one, the pass in. It's down to Ware, actually, and Ware back out. Zion in the paint. Oh my God, it's about to be a 3-second violation. He gave it back to him. He gave it back to him. Then Kyrie shoots a three, and we nearly just bailed ourselves out of the worst play of all time. We lost. We missed, and we might have lost. They're gonna probably give it AD. Yep. Okay. Well, at least we got Ware on him. It's better than what's his name, than Mo Wagner. And AD the hook. It is off. Rebound by Z. Zion. It was funny. I said, okay, no disrespect to these guys, by the way, but I was on a stream like a month or two ago, and I was watching this Zion highlight reel on Twitter on my own time, and the Pelicans commentators kept calling him Z, and I'm like, I've never heard anybody call him Z in my life, but I think because I'm in my commentator mode right now, it's infected my brain. Anyways, Kyrie, okay, Mr. Irving, 9 seconds. We're gonna go for the last shot despite being down one with the season on the line, and you know what? It's Kyrie. It's Kyrie. Bang, bang. Kyrie Irving for 3. 2 seconds to go. Dallas goes down 2. The season saved Kyrie against his former team with Scottie Pippen on the court. Where the hell is Edge come? I don't know, but I would assume Davis in some way gets his. I don't know who's going to get this. It's 2 seconds to go. It might just be anybody, and let's just see what happens. Oh God, Ty Jerome. I don't know. Ty Jerome, real hooper right there. Oh God, it might be Clay. Clay from half court. Is he going to do it? Oh my God, Clay Thompson. No. Oh my God. Bruh, we seen Curry do this. Now we seen Clay do this. What were they putting in the food in San Francisco, in Oakland, wherever? Oh my God. What was Michael Thompson put? They gave him compound V when he was growing up. Oh damn. He's like a shut up. Shut the hell up. He's like a 78. He's like he had 4 threes. Limitless range on bronze. That's all. Game, by the way. Down 3-0 in Miami. We are gonna win the next game for whatever reason. Clay led them in scoring. Backs against the wall, and they're gonna push us further against the wall. Cooper Flag, Finals MVP in his rookie season, and we lose to the Dallas Mavericks. Bam with 40 minutes, 23 points. It was a good effort, though. Crazy season. I guess a good effort. Sadly, I won't be able to check the playoff stats without it being annoying, but let's check the finals. Screw it. I mean, Kyrie showed up. Scottie Pippen, not so much in this one, and Jaime as well. Jaime seemed like a consistent. It wasn't that bad. I mean, he didn't shoot the best, but he plays the least minutes. But yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah, I guess that's that. See you, LeBron. The Celtics signed the damn retirement home of the team. You can keep Drew, though. We don't have any lottery picks this year. We didn't trade for any of those. I think all of our picks I traded for was next year, and it was a good trade to get rid of actually, our pick is still 21st, even though we made the finals. I guess it just stood in place. But yeah, we have not one pick this year, which I'm not mad about. In terms of players, we've learned some things, right? We'd have to assume this like core here of this 6 has to kind of stay. Ron Holland was pretty decent. Mo Wagner low-key has to get re-signed. He was good. Honestly, just like decent improvements that we can make, but I don't want to make anything drastic because we already have Kyrie, Zion, and Bam. Bam obviously did good enough. We obviously, the big three, literally the big 3 forward lineup worked well enough until the finals. And then VJ will take a jump in his overall this season, so he might still be the starter even if we make improvements at the position. Only player I'd consider trading is probably Jaime, because if we can get a pick. When the hell did I get this dude? Rasheer Fleming? Oh, that's what's up. I actually traded old dude like Was it Hugo? I trade him for Kyrie. You know what? All right, it's kind of OD, but I'm trading both of our first round picks in the future, as well as another first and a second for 3 firsts from OKC. I'm also trading Heim. Maybe this is too much, but it is the it's like the 6th pick and the 11th pick. And if we want to sustain ourselves going into the future, I feel like this would be smart. We could easily replace someone like Jaime in free agency with whatever money we have, or the MLE or whatever. I already know 2K's about to add all of the what's it called stuff, and they might add all that apron stuff, and it's gonna piss me off next year. It's gonna be so annoying. But yeah, Jaime, respect. Also, that too, Rob didn't play the entire finals run, so he's gonna have to play next year as well. So that's another rotation spot we have to account for. So these picks are more so like maintenance, I guess, like perseverance of the team or whatever. I don't know. All right, NBA draft. Shout out to the Suns. Don't care. All right, well, this dude Koa Pete he's the 4th best overall player, but he's the 2nd ranked player in some of these. Well, he's 2nd or 5th. I think I gotta go with him. Like I said, this is just for the future for the most part, so I'm gonna take him. Small forward, 6'8", and with our next pick, I'm low-key gonna do the same thing again. Kareem Lopez. He's the highest ranked player, low overall once again, but I'll take him. From Mexico. Shout out to Mexico. Anybody watching the video from Mexico? All right, 274 overalls out the draft with him. We can keep Larson for now. That's fine with me. Bam is ready to resign. Easy way to do this, because this will get rid of one of his $60 million years. So I think as of right now, Bam's spot is solidified, and that was honestly how I viewed it from the jump. Only person I ever offered him for was Giannis, just because it would have made sense fit wise. But hopefully Zion is ready to re-sign soon. Aside from that though, so I was really dead set on signing Colin Sexton potentially, but I decided, you know what, we're just gonna stick with VJ still as a starter instead, because we already have Pippen and Rob off the bench. Like, that's a lot of small guards if we get Sexton, Pippen, Dillingham, and Kyrie. Instead, we just gonna keep VJ, go on his road. I also went and signed Mark Williams instead, so we got to upgrade at the backup center. The Hornets let him go, so 12 and 9 a game from him, 3 assists, a block last season. It was between him and Vucevic, and I took the younger option, and that was really the only thing we needed, was like another backup big. Matter of fact, I'm about to go sign Mo if he accepts this, for our last roster spot. So that's it. Zion went up 2 overalls, and yeah, I mean, honestly, if they want to start Mark, that's up to them. I didn't even really think about it in this way, but yeah, he could be an upgrade over Ware if Ware's out here. I mean, he might be shooting too many threes, but I don't care. Edgecombe went up 7 overall, so I think that was the right move to just let him rock. Rob Dillingham went up by 3, and this dude Fleming, who I held on to, went up by 4. They made me bring back this guy Brooks, even though I didn't want to, so I'll just take this Warriors first for him, because we ran out of roster spots. Honestly, I really like this 10-man rotation to be Scotty, Rob Dillingham, Ron Holland, Jalen Wells, and Ware off the bench, with Kyrie, Edgecombe, Zion, Bam, and Mark Williams to start. Although I'm gonna just let Ware start. It's a 1-minute difference regardless, but yeah, I'm not even gonna change anything. We're just gonna leave it. Matter of fact, I take everything back. Let Eric Spoelstra do it. I trust him. I like our personnel, our player personnel. We got enough to let it rock. At the deadline, we are number 1 in the conference at 37 and 13. Zion will finally re-sign. He does want that bag though. Speaking of the team, Kyrie's leading at 23 a game. Shout out to Kyrie for being immortal in this game, which that is funny actually. I signed Kyrie and he has a torn ACL in real life, but injuries are fake off, I guess. I don't know. They're technically on, but not really. Anyways, also Zion averages more assists than him. Shout out to that. We also have to be one of the best rebounding teams you could imagine, with Zion, Bam, Ware, Mark Williams. Shoot, even Edgecombe gets 4 a game. Even Kyrie gets, I don't even know. We're just, Jalen Wells has been kind of inconsistent, but nonetheless, not that bad. He's also averaging 10 a game. We're playing good. Zion added the most wins to the team. Not too surprising. Also, Bam is 5th. I'm not going to overthink this at this point, though. He is getting a lot less touches with Zion and Kyrie. And yeah, Mark Williams has been starting the entire season. That's what Eric Spoelstra went with, so that's fine by me. Elijah Arenas got traded for Trey Jones. What a garbage trade. The Clippers got Harden back and then traded him for Julian Champagnie. We're the 3rd best offensive team, and damn, we're not close to the best defensive team, but that's okay. But we are the best record in the league, so yeah, we're just gonna let it rock. Keep pushing it for this season. Luka wins MVP with the Bulls. AJ DeBonsta, Rookie of the Year. Simon, 6th Man of the Year. Who the hell is starting over him in Brooklyn? Oh, I think it's Dylan Harper. I think Tyler Kolek, Most Improved Player. Eric Spoelstra, Coach of the Year, 62 wins. All right, round 1, we're playing Toronto. Let's just see how it goes. Screw it. 3-1, 4-1, done. Didn't even look at their team. Second round, Pacers, 3-1 again, 4-1 again. Are we gonna do the same thing again as last year when we go through every single team with ease in 5 games? Not this one. 3-3. Let's do it. Game 7 in Miami against the Cavs. We were up by 2. I low-key want to just see if it What is happening? There's no buckets. Oh, they hit a 3. Of course, they hit a 3. Garland 3-point shot made. We're down by 1 with 9 seconds to go. Screw it. I'll take it. All right. Khalil Ware passing in the ball. It'll be into, oh God, Rob Dillingham and his ugly jumper. I forgot to change it. They're going to give it down to Edgecombe. Edgecombe in the paint. Back out to Rob. Rob, he's got room. He's going to go to a, what the hell is he doing? Oh my God. Is he sabotaging? Now look, I know he's got an ugly jumper, but not that. Not the, oh my God, we just lost. That's how we lost. A year down the drain from that. I'm letting you know right now, Rob Dillingham will never wear a Heat jersey again. Hey, advance past this. Can I click X anymore? Damn. Oh yeah, and he was 3 for 10. What was that shot though? What did I just witness? Screw both of them. Yeah, whatever. Y'all can have it. We have 1 pick in the top lottery. It was 12. All right, we are gonna trade the 12th pick, our last year's 11th pick, Kareem Lopez, and the 20th pick all to the Grizzlies for Jonathan Kuminga. I wanted him to be like the, well, I just wanted him years ago, and we had to trade him to Utah or Memphis. So I don't really want these picks, and screw it. I'll trade Lopez. I don't care. Matter of fact, though, now that I think about it, his value will probably go back in 3 seconds once the player progression passes. If I get this trade off without, let me see. Oh, okay, wait, what pick is this? 2027. Oh, they just want the 20th pick, and yes, forget it. No, I'll do this. I'll do this. Thank you. So we actually keep the 12th pick, and we traded that exact same trade basically, except we, yeah, just traded the 20th pick and that 1 rookie from last year. We still have Koa Pete, who was the 6th pick last year. I was thinking about trading him, but we're not going to right now if that's the case. This is another year where I'm doing the Miami Heat strategy of not trading for a star player because we're just going to keep it pushing. Also, I'm going to take Taj Ariza in this draft. I'm going to go with Trevor. I'm assuming this is Trevor's son. I'm signing back Pele Larson and Mo Wagner. But this does put us over the amount of players that we can actually have. But that's because I'm not leaving my word. I told you, Rob Dillingham will not play another minute for this team. I don't give a damn. Even with point guard being a need for us, don't care. Pretty sure the last time that I traded for Rob, when I traded for Rob in the first place, I passed up on Jeremy Sohan. Well, guess what? I'm not going to do that this time. We've been needing like another, I mean, we have Zion too, but screw it. You know what else? We've consistently semi-struggled at defense. He can give us a little bit more of that. Look, I don't really care. Rob, get the hell off my team. Sorry, not sorry. We're going to re-sign Khalil Ware before he gets to free agency soon. He declined the first offer. Screw you, I guess. You're about to accept this second one though. Thank you. Ron Holland wants a lot of money. Never really play him enough, but I'll still give him it. I will say though, Kyrie is 35 now. Him and Zion both, for some reason, Zion got worse in this offseason. We got too many players in the roster, so I'm going to trade this dude AJ Mitchell for Wizards 2 first-round picks. Thanks. Screw it. We're running an 11-man rotation this year. Why? Because Scottie Pippen wasn't going to play if I didn't, and we wouldn't have a backup point guard or guard at all. So screw it. Yeah, that's the role. That's the move. Should we be making a trade maybe for better fit? Yeah, but I don't feel like it. I want this team to figure it out. Look at these guys. There's enough dogs out here. All right, we are second, actually, tied with the Bulls at the deadline, and the Mavs are just better than everybody. They also have Trae Young now and Colin Sexton. I should have just took the bastard, especially now after I traded Rob. Damn, you know, I might go trade for him right now. I'm just playing. Here's the stats this year. A lot more all around because we're playing 15 guys. Speaking of that, this man Ron Holland always stinks it up whenever I have him, man. Screw it, man. Ron Holland and Scottie Pippen to the Nets for Cam Thomas to be our lead bench guard. Why not? Why not let it fly? And they actually are on the same page as me. They're going to bench Cam Thomas behind VJ. So we have a bench of Kuminga, Cam Thomas, Khalil Ware, Jalen Wells, and Jeremy Sohan. Cut it off at 10. We are the 5th best offense in the league this year and the 5th best defense. Yeah, we're just going to run it up again. Screw it. Cooper Flag won MVP, and screw the rest of you. Who won Coach of the Year? The Mavs. First round of the playoffs playing Charlotte. Why am I looking at this team? I don't care. We're going to beat them, right? Yeah, for second. Brooklyn. What? Anthony Simons, Dylan Harper. Ron, you know what? That was actually a good trade for them. I didn't realize how much the trade that we made with them, but we're not losing these guys. We're going to win in 6. Thank you. In the conference finals, playing Asar Thompson, Dyson Daniels, Cade Cunningham, and the Pistons. They also have Peyton Watson. They just loaded up on defensive players. They're up 3-0. They're up 3-0 just like that. Okay. We are going to get swept by the Detroit Pistons. Yeah, it might be time for some major changes. Oh, wow. The playoff stats aren't actually glitched this year. These are just them. I might trade everybody. You know who's definitely getting traded? Kyrie Irving. Why? He's old. It's about to damn near be over. Pistons about to win a ring. I could already tell. Their team is built super well now. now. We ended up with the 4th and the 8th picks from Washington and New York. All right, we have traded with the Indiana Pacers, Kyrie Irving, Pele Larson, and 2 first-round picks, one being like the 20th pick in this year's draft, for Tyrese Halliburton. This is actually someone I wanted to trade for like a year or two ago. I forget for who, but I wanted to pair him next to low-key anybody on the team. This is more of a facilitator, floor setter, whatever. But I didn't think it was going to come at the expense of Kyrie. Low-key thought I was going to do some BS, like put Luka next to Kyrie again, like, you know, like that, but except with Tyrese and Kyrie. But instead, Kyrie got too old, so I gave him to Indiana. But I like his fit for this team a lot. Granted, though, I might tear this team down from top to bottom anyways. All right, we have traded a haul to Oklahoma City. We have traded, finally ended the era of Bam Adebayo with Taj Ariza, Jeremy Sohan, and 3 first-round picks, including the 8th pick in the draft, for Chet Holmgren, the new best overall player on the team. Honestly, he popped up in the trade finder when I put in, it was Bam and Kuminga, and then they added Cam Thomas. So it was going to be Bam, Kuminga, and Cam Thomas, the Thunder, for Holmgren and Kaysen Wallace, but Kaysen ain't really doing anything. And not only that, I didn't want to give up 2 of our, you know, top rotational players, especially as we continue to kind of dwindle away our rotation. So instead, and this is actually the plan, and I know this is going to feel weird considering that I just traded for another big, but I also just traded Bam, who maybe has had more, I guess, experience at center at this point. But I'm actually going to move Chet to the center. We're going to put Khalil Ware to the 4, and Zion's going to go back to the 4 as well. So we're actually going to run a bench lineup of Ware and Mark Williams, and then space the floor as much as possible with Chet, who shot 45% from 3 last year. Bam only shot like 29, and that'll give a good little core surrounding Halliburton. So all we really need at this point is, I guess, a backup point guard. Granted, Cam Thomas kind of just did that last year. If you look at the actual, yeah, I don't know. Eric Spoelstra retired, by the way. Didn't see that one coming. So we are going to sign JJ Redick as the next head coach of the Miami Heat. Screw it. Did I forget to add a draft class? Oh, no. Okay. It was just tweaking. Anyways, 2028 NBA draft. And we're going to have the 4th pick in the draft. 3rd pick gets traded for Podziemski. Screw it. Give me this dude, Lincoln Cosby. Lincoln Cosby. We also have the 27th pick. I'll just draft this guy. I'm not even going to think about it. He's from Florida. There we go. It was the right pick. Edge Coleman, Koa Pete, welcome back. Qualifying offers. When the hell did we get Chris Murray? I don't even know. Cam Thomas is ready to re-sign. Screw it, man. You can get your money. This team has been built in such a... It's kind of refreshing, though. I feel like a lot of times I'm super meticulous about this player, that. Now, let's just go out here and hoop this time. Will it actually work this season, though? I don't know. Damn, I try to bring back Scottie Pippen, but his offer sheet actually got matched. That, like, rarely ever happens, it feels like. All right, we signed, just for the hell of it, DiVincenzo. Also got Mo Wagner back because he's just our guy at this point. And then that aside, yeah, that's the rotation. We got 15 players, so I'm gonna call it there, honestly. And here's the team. Nobody really is getting better because they're all pretty either A, too young or too old. So this year with Zion back at the 4 now, is gonna be Kuminga who starts at the 3 to start the season. Also, I don't like how much JJ, talking about bench utilization. This man JJ just ran 5 players for an entire half yesterday. We are 42-9 to start this season. I think the planning and just the moves were probably better this year. Tyrese is leading the team in, wait, what just happened? Per 36? No, not that. Tyrese leading the team in scoring and assists. Kuminga and Wells have shared the starting small forward spot. They're both playing good, so who cares? We're running, shooting, and running again is what it looks like. DiVincenzo is the least valuable player on the team, but he's good. He's good for the vibes, so we gonna let him rock. Getting pretty equal production from a lot of different dudes. So 42-9 is actually only a few games better than Dallas, but still we're the best, so who cares? Dallas is pretty stacked overall talent-wise themselves. Like they've been using them MLEs. They got Vooch, they got Sexton, they got Obi Toppin, Jakob. Chet Holmgren's ready to re-sign. I low-key forgot he was even here somehow. I don't know what I'm talking about, but yes, I'm not joking. We're just gonna re-sign both of them, even though they wouldn't let me front load their contracts, but I don't care. Cooper Flag MVP again, and the rest we don't care. Heat defensive second team, Chet Holmgren. Bam wasn't making none. Low-key should have been, but we're the 1st seed, 62-20. That's a crazy fall off from the first half of the season. 6-4 in our last 10. Feel like we should be more dominant, but all right. First round playing against the New York Knicks. They got Jaden Ivey now, ironically, and the rest is whatever. Beat them in 4. Second round, beat the Nets in 4. Okay, playing Detroit again, and we're up 3-0. For the record, they got almost the exact same starting 5. We win in 4. Tyrese versus Cooper Flag finals. The Mavs have been here so many damn times. Have they been here every single year? Mavs. Oh, shout out to the Wolves beating the Knicks in the first year that I didn't show. Game 1 in Dallas. No Kyrie playing his former team anymore, and we are gonna lose game 1. Game 2, we're gonna lose lose it by 2. Game 3, we're running with it, but they did damn near get all the way back. Cooper Flag with a good game. Next game in Miami, win by 10. Cooper Flag with 46 in the loss. Y'all think Cooper's gonna be that good? Like 46 in a game, finals game type of good? We lose another game, and they are just, yeah, it is really like the Cooper Flag. Matter of fact, make it a 9-man rotation. I should have been done that. Down 2-3, and we are gonna lose game 6 again in the finals to the Mavericks. I am so sick of them and this. We have the 4th best odds for Milwaukee, and it dropped down to 6, but don't really care. All right. Well, I actually don't really. Oh my God. I didn't expect it to work. The Milwaukee Bucks have accepted Zion, Lincoln Cosby, and Marty Barnes for you know, it's rare for me to be like, what the hell? That was my first offer. I was just trying to get the contracts right to see what they would say. Well, Zion is gone, and we now have Giannis, I guess. We traded our guy who we drafted 4th last year, and that other dude, whoever the hell that was. Yeah, Giannis is here. For the record, Giannis has, if I can go and see it over here, a no trade clause. So he accepted this despite that. So now we have Chet, Giannis, and Tyrese. And honestly, Zion was just the first person I thought to throw in there. I don't know. Just made the most sense in my head. And wow, they did not even think twice. What overall is Zion? He's at 91. I mean, that's good, but I did not expect him to take that trade so easily. You know what, man? Screw it. After all of this, I'm going to trade Kuminga, DiVincenzo for... I thought about doing this years ago, but I'm going to do it now. We're going to trade for Tyler Hero back. I want someone from the original Heat team. We've traded everybody. We've literally traded... I think I've traded Larson at this point. I mean, we drafted Edgecombe aside from... Oh, Khalil Ware's still here, right? Okay, yeah. But I was actually trying to trade for... Well, Hero still fits this bill. Someone who spaces the floor better than Kuminga, considering that we now really aren't because we have Giannis. I didn't want Kuminga and Giannis starting together. Kuminga shot 31 from 3 last year. But now we have Hero. So you know what I might do? We might start Hero and Edgecombe and put Edgecombe at the 3, Hero at the 2, Tyrese at the 1, Giannis and Holmgren. Screw it. I'm going to trade Io and our 2nd round pick for Scottie Pippen back because, well, they have Io listed as a damn small forward. I want more of a lead guard off the bench. So now we have 2 point guards, 2 shooting guards, few small forwards. I didn't even trade Koa Pete. He's not under contract right now though. And yeah, every single position is filled, and we still have the 6th pick in the draft right now. So with the draft pick, we're just going to select whoever's here. Give me this dude, Kevin Wheatley, with the Hall of Fame ceiling. I like from Syracuse. Tyler Hero, despite just getting back, will already re-sign to another contract extension where I steal money from him. So will Koa Pete, even though he hasn't played a minute with us yet. And even though I did just trade for Pippen, I went and signed Emmanuel quickly because why not? And for our last roster spot, I just decided to bring back an old Heat guy, Derrick Jones Jr. He was like the only one that really fit that I could find. Edgecombe went up by 3 overalls with a small forward. And aside from that, we're looking at, oh, quickly actually got worse. So I don't know which one of him or Pippen's gonna actually give him a play. This has been one hell of a ride despite no championship, and hopefully 2030 will bring that. Giannis, Edgecombe, Holmgren, Hero, and Halliburton. We are almost a 4.5 star. We're almost a 5-star system, and we lost first game of the season. This is a good start. All right, well, despite the weird start, we're still first in the conference and best in the league. As you would hope, my God, everyone's playing well. Giannis is ready to commit his future to the city of Miami. Thank you very much. I mean, I'm not really sure how much future he has left, but it's Giannis, so screw it. JJ Redick wins Coach of the Year. Chet makes the defensive 2nd team again. First seed. How many years has this been? We've been the first seed. I don't know. The Hawks with Jordan Poole. We beat them in 4. Brooklyn, they stink. We're beating Brooklyn in 4. Okay, maybe not. We're beating Brooklyn in 7. We're losing to Brooklyn in 7. We actually lost to Brooklyn in 7. This is not a joke. Dylan Harper, Finals MVP for the Brooklyn Nets. I think the Warriors just blew a 3-1 lead again. No, they blew a 3-0 lead, actually. Oh, never mind. It was 3-1. I don't know what it was. Kevin Durant was there, by the way. He was right there that whole time. They just lost. Wait, they lost to the Nets with Kevin Durant on the Warriors. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's like a new occurrence. I don't know what to tell you. We were the 2nd best defensive team and the best offensive team in the league this year. I'm not signing anybody. I don't want anybody new on this team. I want you guys I want to go back in the season, smack them around a little bit and say, yo, go win a championship. What are we doing? Cooper Flag won MVP again. This dude. Oh, hey, how you doing, this dude? And yeah, JJ Redick won Coach of the Year, but will you win a championship? Are you going to be weak again and lose to the damn Brooklyn Nets? The Brooklyn Nets. No, wait. Okay, we're right there. There it is. And of course, it's not the Mavericks for the first time in a millennium. Matter of fact, they're not even in the playoffs. No, they lost. They lost in the first round of the Pelicans. And the Thunder with no Chet. They have DeAndre Ayton, J-Dub, Shea, and Taja Ariza. Did we trade him there? Or did I thought I traded him for Giannis. Maybe it was there. Yeah, I guess I did trade him for Chet. It's already been 3 years. Anyways, game 1, we're getting smoked. We fought back. That's how you teach them perseverance. You tell them, screw this. We're not making no more trades. We're not giving up on this team again. We're gonna give you all a second shot. Win the damn championship. They lost the next game. We're about to lose, aren't we? We are now down 2-1. This is really good. I like this. This is great. You know what? No rationale behind this. Make it an 8-man rotation. We need the good players to play more. There. Look at that. Look at that. 30-point win. Next game, 20-point win. The pure Thibodeau came out of me. We're gonna lose the next game though. The players got tired. We lost by like 60. We lost by 57 points. Game 7 in Miami for all the marbles. We have done it. The Miami Heat, your 2031 NBA champions. I thought I just saw a Thunder fan courtside at this game, but it was actually DeAndre Ayton and the camera was panned weird. This dude, of course, is at the line for 3 free throws just to delay the inevitable. Wait, this is the dude we traded at. Wait, no, I don't think it is. I don't know. Tyler Hero back in Miami. Is he even start? Oh yeah, he is starting. What am I talking about? I literally cleared the way from the start. Hero pull up 3. Oh, well, Miami, we have done it. Oh, look at, wait, that Billy Donovan? They got him back? Where'd Mark go? Tyrese Halliburton, finals MVP, at least is what it looks like. 38 and 10 from him in game 7A. If he did win it and it's not glitched, yeah, he deserves it. He can have it. Tyrese 22 and 10 a game. Yeah, good. This is one of the more tumultuous team overhaul over and over and over again. Rebuilds have done it a while, but screw it. It took it for such a garbage team. Sorry, Miami. Here goes the comments that are gonna say, oh, you hate everyone always thinks I hate every team. I just hate everybody. That's a lie. I don't hate Jalen Brunson. Anyways, it's been real. It's been fun, but it ain't been real fun. Shout out to Henry, Bill Walker, and Arnett Moultrie. Subscribe to the channel if you feel like it. I'm gonna out of there. Good.